Hi Robert, welcome you to Hong Kong.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. So is it your first time to come to Hong Kong?
This is actually my second trip to Hong Kong. My first time was in 2011.
So last year.
So yeah, year before.
Okay. What have you been to Hong Kong last year? Is also for this event or?
Yes. Last year it was also for the same event. We're trying to promote Sicilian wines.
Okay.
It's which is doing really well. It's we're back here for the second time, so it must have been good.
Okay. Do you like Hong Kong? You can see the view behind is so pretty.
I find the city is a pulsing city. I like Hong Kong. It's you can feel it's vibrant. It's alive. There's a lot of movement. It has a lot to offer. It's good.
I guess it's totally different from Sicily, right?
It is quite different from Sicily. Sicily is a lot more smaller, as in as far as population is concerned. But it's a little bit more the traditional styles, I guess, in Sicily. So they're a little bit more laid back. They're a bit more older as far as what they do, as far as certain customs are.
Okay. So today, why you were here is because we need you to introduce us some Sicily wine.
Yes.
Sicily wine is not having a really long history in Hong Kong, or not really popular. Of course, unlike Italian wine, they have more history, like Barolo or Barbaresco, that is more well known in Hong Kong. But Sicily wine is a little bit lack of history in Hong Kong. Can you tell us some more about maybe the history of your vineyard, or your winery, or generally the history of Sicily wine?
Well, it's true that Sicily, I guess, is not as well known as our northern partners as much. Although wine producing in Sicily has been around for a long time, more so in mass production, I guess.
Okay.
But the beauty about Sicily now, it's been refound again. It's an exciting time for Sicilian wines because over the last 20 years, the Sicilian producers have become confident in themselves now to actually start to. Bottling has only been done of majority over the last 30 years, even though our Cantine has been doing it since 1955.
Okay.
But the producers have now got a lot more confidence. They understand what they have in their hands with these indigenous grape varieties, what they have to offer, the different varieties, the different styles, the different tastes. And it's really starting to make a move. We found that also outside of Asia, they're really starting to move, but also coming to Asia now, it's starting to make an influence. So we're really happy, and it's an exciting time. For our Cantina personally, for Cantine Russo, which is our family-run business, we've been producing wine since 1860.
Okay, so it's a pretty, longer history than normal.
It is. We are located on Mount Etna, which is Europe's largest active volcano.
Okay.
We're on the foothills, which is on the northeastern side of Etna. The business has been going since 1860. It's 4 generations of wine growing, and my wife is the 4th generation.
Okay, so you're half the owner,
Yes, I'm half owner, if you like. But no, they have the beauty about what we have to offer is a great mix of tradition, know-how that meets modern day winemaking. So that's what we try to bring across. The fascinating part about where we are on Etna is we're on a mountain that's continuously active. It's always erupting. It is always offering new soils. It's very minerally, but it's unique. It's a very unique island. It's a very unique place. It has a lot to offer, and it's quite different from east to west to north to south.
Okay, well, I have to let the audience know that where the Etna is. Well, in the Sicily, everyone knows Italy is a football.
If it's the leg, if
the
you
lake,
like,
and then Sicily is the ball.
ball.
Yeah, and Etna is located on the northeast of Sicily Island, right?
Exactly.
So, as you said, the vineyard is located on the volcanoes, right? On the slope of volcanoes.
Yes.
How high is it?
The vineyard is located on the northeast side, as I said earlier, where our vineyards stretch from 700 to 1,000 meters above sea level.
That is really high.
Yes, that's quite high. We get snow during the winter up at on the vineyard. On the higher peaks, where it's 1,000, we get quite a bit of snow. On the lower side, where we are on 700, that's where the cantina is actually located. We also get snow there all year round, and we get ash showers quite often. So
because of the activeness of the volcanoes.
because of a week ago, we just had a recent shower where there was recent ash falling over the vineyard.
Oh no.
But the beauty about that is that it continues to offer what comes out of Etna is very minerally, sulfates, copper. There's a lot of minerals that come through that. So you can almost taste that in the following wines.
Okay.
So very minerally wines. So that plays a big part. I mean, our terroir is 100% volcanic soil.
100% volcanic soil.
100% volcanic soil. Even though if you go back in time, and if you go back far enough, underneath there is a white clay undertone, but it has all been covered from the story of Etna with volcanic soil.
Well, I think this will be very interesting to see how the land is, or how the soil is, because I think not a lot of wineries are having vineyards with 100% volcanic soil.
No, that is something we're happy that we can offer that you really cannot find elsewhere, and that does come through the taste of the wine as well.
So is that more refreshing, of your wine more mineral and?
It is.
Steely a little bit, or?
A little bit. You get the minerals. You get through a lot of. You can get some undertones, which is interesting, of chocolate through the wine.
Oh, really?
A lot of berries come through in the wine as well. The minerally taste is definitely the volcanic that brings it through. But the Nerello Mascalese and the Nerello Cappuccio, which are the two indigenous grape varieties found on Etna that we use for our Etna wines, have those traits in them as well, most likely because they are from Etna and that's what they've picked up as well.
Okay.
So.
Maybe you have to speak a little bit slower on the two grapes that you have been using,
Okay.
because, for the Italian it's a little bit complicated for us.
Yes, it is tricky.
How to read it again?
All right,
With the red one, what is it?
They're both red grape varieties.
Okay.
Okay, and the first one is a Nerello Mascalese. So
Nerello
Mascalese.
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 Okay, this one is a little bit easier.
And the second one is Nerello Cappuccio. Almost like cappuccino.
Yeah, because when I see the spelling, it's almost like cappuccino.
It's almost like cappuccino,
Yeah.
but cappuccio, which is in Italy, we actually say that as a nickname for cappuccino.
Oh,
Cappuccio.
really?
Yeah.
So it's Nerello Cappuccio.
Cappuccio.
Okay.